Hi, this is Dr. Christiane Northrup with The Secret Pleasures of Menopause. Introduction. A brief overview. What is menopause? As an obstetrician gynecologist with more than 30 years of experience on the front lines of women's health, I'm very familiar with everything that can go wrong with the female body. In fact, I've written 3 books on this topic that have provided women of all ages with a blueprint for changing their perceptions about their bodies as a first step toward better health. As part of my own midlife rebirth, I've decided to dedicate the second half of my life to teaching women everything that can go right with their bodies, including how to experience more pleasure than they've ever dreamed possible. Given our cultural conditioning that we're over the hill at 50 and our best years are behind us, this information is indeed a liberating secret. The truth is that women over 50 are just hitting their stride. 50 marks the beginning of the best years of our lives, including the best sex of our lives. As a specialist in women's gynecologic health, I want to get the word out that our bodies were designed to experience unlimited pleasure, and that experiencing this pleasure regularly is part of being vibrantly healthy at any age. You probably already know what perimenopause and menopause are, and you may be all too familiar with many of the symptoms and physical changes that accompany this life-changing time. But let's briefly review a few main ideas, just to reinforce what you already know and also what you can expect. Menopause, from the Greek word meno, meaning month or menses, and pausis, meaning pause, means the final menstrual period. The average age for women to reach their last menstrual period is about 52, but some women go through it as early as 40, and some as late as 58, give or take a few years. The transitional process leading up to the final menstrual period is called perimenopause, from the Greek peri, meaning around or near. What menopause is not is a medical crisis or disorder. Don't worry. Menopause and perimenopause are part of a natural process that involves a gradual change from the ability to conceive and birth a baby to the end of the normal reproductive phase of a woman's life. Since this process lasts on average anywhere from 6 to 13 years, most of us think of it as a stage of life instead of an event.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?